Industry Believers, Joe Pal, Spider-Man. Good morning, Cadre. It's KJ. Today we're going to do the next series in my countdown to Christmas winter-themed soaps. We're using Vespers from Barrister and Mann. This one initially didn't make me really think of Christmas and winter, but someone said think about sitting in a log cabin with the fire going in the winter, and it kind of evokes those types of smells, and that's pretty much spot on. So it kind of is that cozying up, rustic situation in the winter. So a different take on winter. It is very dark. So dark it almost puts me in the mindset of fall and Halloween, but I can definitely see how it's a take on a winter theme in that mindset. So I'm going to be using my Shave Mac DO1. This was my first really nice Badger. Won this in a PIF. At the time, there was no way I would ever spend the kind of money that Shave Max went for. And so was really excited to actually get a premium brush, and I used this for a very long time. But I actually have not used this now in quite some time, so I wanted to go back and revisit it. As some of you know already from my blog post yesterday, I worked at Walmart yesterday for the Salvation Army, ringing the bell for an hour. Our Masonic Lodge does that every year. We man one of the doors every Saturday, so everybody takes an hour shift. Sometimes 2 hours if we need to fill some spots. And weather-wise, man, we've really lucked out. We've had some really cold days, some crappy days during the week, but it seems like whenever Saturday rolls around, we get good weather. And everybody always comes up to me and comments how we picked a good day to do that. And that's just the way it kind of fell. But one day I was out there and it was really windy. But if we were kind of behind the building, so we only caught a little bit of it. Bristles on this brush are amazing, nice and soft. It's pretty floppy, not a whole lot of backbone, but the softness is on point. So anyways, had a good day yesterday. Actually, some guy came up and put a $50 bill in the bucket, which surprised me. Usually you see the occasional 5 and 10. Every now and then you see a 20 go in there, but he put a 50 in there, which was very generous. I'm going to be using my Wilkinson Sticky. It's one of my favorite razors. I don't use it very much, but it's just kind of a natural razor for me. It's very kind of like my Fat Boy. I just always get good results with it. It's called the Sticky because it's got a somewhat rubberized handle right there that helps you grip it. And yesterday evening, I had one of my Masonic brothers come over, and he wanted me to tell him about wet shaving. So I sat down with him, asked him about his current setup. An ex-girlfriend had given him a straight razor kit, but he wasn't sure about the quality of the straight razor, and ended up not upkeeping it, and it went downhill quick. He had a brush, but it wasn't a good one, and he lost it or got rid of it. And then he kind of went to like Walmart and got the Vanderhagen DE, but wasn't getting good results with that. So I gave him some stuff to start off with, a couple soaps, a couple brushes, a couple razors, a vintage Gillette and a Parker. A bowl and some blades. Said he already had a couple of aftershaves. I sent him off with a Barbasol Pacific Rush and a couple of aftershave balms. What was it? Cool Water balm and a Avon balm. So told him about the cadre. I'm hoping he'll join us. I'm not sure if he's a forum kind of guy, but we'll see. Just nicked my mole. That's gonna smart. That doesn't happen often. There will be blood. So he said he shaves at night, so I gave him tips on as far as prepping if you're not coming straight out of the shower. And he texted me back last night and said that he really enjoyed the soap and the brush. And had a little bit of irritation from the razor, but still got some practicing to do on that. Gotta avoid that spot. Don't want to make it worse. So in that razor, I put in a Parker blade. I got them on a piff from Doug. I think Chad used them and rated them pretty high, so I was kind of interested in them. That's its third use. I put it fresh in my Slim that I shaved with for John's birthday and had a good shave. Well then, no, that's its fourth use, I guess. I put it in my Merkur 34C for a couple of shaves, and I felt that the 34C was feeling a little rough, and thought maybe it was the razor, and coming off of using my Rockwell and the Mongoose and the General and trying out different razors, and maybe coming back to the 34C, maybe it wasn't as good as the other ones. I'm going to put some styptic on there. Hopefully get that to stop. So, I mean, this 34C is like my favorite razor up to this date, and I use it. It's really mild, and I use it for all my longevity tests. Anytime I've taken a blade past 2 months, it's always been in that razor. So it's always given me good performance, nice and easy going. I never have to worry about it, never have to think about it. And the shaves just didn't feel right with that Parker in there. And I was thinking maybe it was the difference between, going back to the razor, and maybe it wasn't as good as I thought now that I've tried these other razors. But now putting that same Parker in my sticky there, which again is another mindless razor for me and always gives me good results. And it was not a very smooth shave. And I've almost felt like I caught myself back here. Obviously got myself there, which rarely happens. I think I'm gonna have to chalk that up to the blade. Maybe that Parker's just not very good. I don't know. But I'm gonna swap that out. I think I'm going to try out the Parker. I said I was gonna use it for like my one blade February shave. And see what kind of longevity I can get out of it. But man, I don't know if I want to commit to a month of those with what I've had from just 4 shaves. It's gonna take some more testing, but right now I don't think I like those Parkers at all, which is rare because I can usually get by with any blade. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll put them in a different razor and try it out. So I think my bleeding has stopped. Hopefully this doesn't start it back up again. Some witch hazel. And what are we gonna use today? I know, we're gonna use some straight up Bootlegger's Bay Rum. Haven't used Bay Rum in quite some time. And this is one of the best. So yeah, I've got a little bit of irritation back here. Well, that's the shave. See you guys on the forum. I'm KJ, and I go by Spider on the forum. www.shavingcontent.com. Check us out. Later.